What should we look for Sunday? I mean, other than the obvious, we know the quarterback situation, and we know some of the players that are around him. But I mean, what is Cleveland getting better at, and why should the Bengals be concerned?
Offensively, they're getting better. Isaiah Crowell and Duke Johnson 2 weeks ago were number one in the league in rushing, and then New England figured that out. They dropped back to 3 this week. They've had trouble running the ball the last 2 games, but still Isaiah Crowell is able to bust out something quick if he can get through the line. Duke Johnson looks good, and Duke's a guy that can not only run the ball, but he can also catch the ball and give you some yards there. Terrell Pryor has been a highlight reel every time he steps on the field, and I know that might be shocking to you. And I thought it was interesting that Hugh Jackson said probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago that when he was in Cincinnati with you guys last year and Andy Dalton got hurt, he wanted to bring Pryor back as a quarterback, and he ended up signing with the Browns at the end of the season, had a big play touchdown. Pryor has completely 100% dedicated himself to this football team. He has been the guy that I think players turn to for inspiration. He is all in, and the fans love Pryor right now because on a team that's 0-6, you're looking for something to cheer about. Pryor is the guy. You're going to have to cover him, and he's been able to beat double coverage the last couple of weeks, even for a touchdown yesterday.
Andy, as I recall, Hugh put together a pretty strong staff there, too, of guys that have been on winners.
Okay. You mean, guys that they brought
Coaching
in?
staff,
from
yeah.
the analytics standpoint here?
Yeah, I just isn't Ray Horton there now?
Yeah, Ray's here, too. The staff he's got is good. I like the guys. Pep Hamilton's here. He's got a good, solid staff, and they're not letting these guys – they need to win. They need to win to show these guys that what they're doing is going to pay off. And I think the great thing about having 17 guys on a team that are rookies is they don't know any better, and they think that eventually this thing is going to come through, and he's got the right coaching staff around him to try to make things happen.
Well, to be honest with you, I'd be shocked if Cleveland wins this week.
Oh, so will I. Trust me.
But honestly, with the way things are going down here, I probably shouldn't even say that. But I think it'll be an interesting stand. I think this is going to be intriguing because Hugh Jackson knows this team so well down here. And although maybe he doesn't have the personnel to do exactly what he wants to do, I think he'll probably get into Marvin Lewis's head a little bit, and he'll definitely get into Paul Gunther's head a little bit. And once you start playing those mind games, then interesting things can happen on the field. That's the intrigue I'm looking for.